Sports is brought to you by All Out Auto Repair, home of the $46 Saskatchewan and $66 Alberta Safety Inspection. Your complete automotive repair.
Mike joins us on the desk now with sports, and the Bobcats well rested for their weekend game.
Yeah, they didn't play Wednesday, they didn't play Friday, or they're not going to play Friday, but they will be suiting up this Saturday. The Lloydminster Bobcats will have fresh legs heading into their matchup against the old Grizzlies on Saturday. The team is coming off a week's rest and will be looking to jump on their opponents who haven't won in 10 games. The Bobcats have been rolling of late, winning 5 of the last 6 games, with their only loss coming in overtime to the first-place Spruce Grove Saints. The Bobcats will be looking to keep things simple and execute on their game plan against the Grizzlies on Saturday.
We have a great crowd here, and we always get fired up for games, especially against South teams. It's 2 points that we really need. We're in a tight race in the North Division, and it's important that we play the best that we can and execute our systems properly.
Only 2 points separate third from fifth, so the Bobcats know that picking up a win against a struggling team like the Grizzlies is a must.
Tough. For sure, we definitely can't look back. We have to look to first place in the North Division. That's where we want to be. And just every night we just have to be consistent in all aspects of the game.
Puck drop for the contest is at 7:30 at the Civic Center. The Bonnyville Pontiacs were in action last night, facing the #1 team in the league, the Spruce Grove Saints. The Ponts were trying to win their league-leading 14th game on home ice. The Saints got on the board early, but the Pontiacs wouldn't go away, taking a 3-2 lead into the third, which is when Spruce Grove strikes back. Midway through the frame, Nolan Hughesmans puts the tying goal in, and Matthew Benning picked up the overtime winner with 2 minutes left in the extra frame. The Lakeland College women's basketball team has had some ups and downs so far this year. Nationally, their numbers look good, but Carrie McCullough explains how a tight schedule and rigorous training is helping this team move closer to being one of the best teams in the country.
Coming to the end of the first part of the season, the Rustlers women's basketball team is finishing 15th in the country, which is definitely something to be proud of, but they are hoping to be more in line with a team like Grant MacEwan, who sits 3rd overall and who they lost to twice this past weekend.
The teams that are at the top end, I feel, are very veteran strong, and they play consistent all the time. So we know we can play at the best team. Grant MacEwan's probably the best team in the country. We lose to them by 3 or 4 at home. Next night we don't show up and they beat us handily. So that's something we need to fix, especially going into playoffs.
Coaching these ladies to work as hard in practice as they do during a game is a key element to their success. Although the players will have a full 2 weeks off before the holidays, working out individually and practicing their weak points right before and after the holiday is their plan.
Rebounding's got to improve. We're dead last in the league in rebounding. Our defense, oddly enough, is first in the league. So rebounding and foul shooting is something that we really need to take care of, and then controlling our offensive possessions. When we're sharp, we don't turn over the ball. When we're not, usually we're coughing it up.
The team strive to win 8 out of the 10 games they played this fall. They won 6, so being close to their goal, they know with a few adjustments, they should have no problem getting to where they want next semester.
Our game on Friday against GMAC was probably one of the best games our team has ever played, even though we ended up losing by 4. The intensity was really high the whole game, and I think it's because we practice all week. Our practices are super high intensity and very competitive, and that's how we need to be practicing all the time.
The women's basketball season starts up again on Friday, January 13th. Carrie McCullough, Newcap Sports.
That's your first look at sports. Gerard is in next with weather.